Shalom, shalom. I want to start by giving our praises to the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. My name is Brother Pop from the Camp Prophets in Babylon, here in Tampa Bay, Florida. I'm going to get that honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, peace and blessings to hopeful light. And basically, I want to get into a short class. I'm going to title it, Lord will give his men their heart desires and more, or somewhere around that, line. I was watching my brother GMS in Rome, Lion's Den. The Spirit came on to me to get around the same topic, that he did. And it was called, this class was called Just Imagine the Beauty Meant Heart's Desires, and really the Lord really is going to give his man who has truly labored sincerely for him, their heart desires, man. All right, who truly been putting in work, truly been doing what he had to do for the Lord, applying their life into the scriptures, applying the scriptures into their life, and just made themselves living sacrifice for the Lord. The Lord is ready to reward those men. The Lord is ready to wants to reward his men with their heart's desires. And we can't even put an image or a thought on the things he will bless his man with. The things he will bless his prophets with. Lord willing, Lord willing, it be the brothers that sincerely do this thing with GMS, and us, I pray for myself also, to be able to get it, to be able to endure through this truth so I can be able to have it too, man, so I can be counted as one of those men. That's what we all supposed to be doing. That's just, your faith, your hope, your prayer, praying to the Lord for those type of things. All right. But to get straight into it, this is Psalms chapter 37, verse 4. It says, delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. All right, so delight yourself in the Lord, and he's going to give you, your heart desire, man. To delight yourself in the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You're pleased with this work he gives you, man. You're pleased with what, the labors he have you doing, man. You're pleased on doing this truth. You love doing this truth. This is not a burden unto you, man. You're delighted to be able to fight for the Lord, man. To be able to fight with the Lord. To be on the Lord's side. You're delighted, man. You know what I'm saying? He said he would give you your heart's desires, man. He will give thee thy heart's desires, and he will give you everything you want and everything you can't even prosper in your mind, but you still want, what I'm saying? So you don't even know, you can't even put like a mindset on the things that the Lord will bless us with, man. All right, but the Lord will bless his man with, when it comes down to getting the kingdom, the Lord's gonna, outdo it for us, man. Things we can't even comprehend, he will do it for us, man. All right, and that's because, you endure and you put the labors in for the Lord and you kept striving, man. All right. So, that's why a lot of brothers, that's our motivation for this thing, man, and to be able to be joint heirs with the Yahushai again, and be good with the Yahushai again. That's what we do this for, man. You know what I'm saying? And for this place to be destroyed. We don't like this place. We hate this place, man. All right? And that's what motivates us to keep going, man, is our faith and what we will receive when we keep doing this. That's our faith, man. Not too many people have that faith, man. Not too many brothers have that faith. And you can tell by their works. You can tell by what they do. You can tell by how they do it. You can tell by the way they feel about it. The way their countenance, the way they act. You can tell if a brother really is sincere by the way he acts, man. All right? When you go out to camp, he's all sluggard, sluggard foot. He barely goes out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? by choice he barely goes out sometimes, man. But even with that, you should dedicate yourself to going out camp, doing this work, doing classes, doing lessons, studying, all this type of stuff. You should be pleased with it. It shouldn't be a burden to you, man. You should be pleased to go out. All right, and that's just your faith alone, man. You're doing that with your faith. Your fire is kindled inside you because you have faith, man. All right. Once that fire start to light down, that is kindled inside you start to light down, it means you're losing faith, man. You're losing hope. You're losing fear of the Lord. Because it's not just faith, it's also fear, man. We have of the Lord that we do this thing. If we don't do it, the Lord's going to destroy us, man. But if we do it, the Lord's going to save us, and He's going to give us our heart's desires and more. All right? Let me get this real quick. Let's see. This is what 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 58 says, therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. All right, so you gotta be steadfast, you gotta be unmovable, you gotta be abounding in this work, doing these labors more and more, because you have faith. You have fear. You have faith and fear to be able to do these works, to be able to endure through these works, because the Lord is a way more stronger power than anything you can imagine, man. All right? The Lord can mess you up bad, and the Lord can do miracles you never seen before for you. You never thought of before for you. The Lord can give you the worst of the worst, or the Lord can give you the best of the best, man. And you don't want the worst of the worst. So what we do is we do this work, being steadfast, unmovable, keep abounding more and more. If you're sitting there, you doing the same stuff as yesterday, you taking this, you're on the same thing as yesterday, all right, doing the same amount of work as yesterday. You're not actually growing. You're not growing from the week before, from the day before. What are you doing, man? All right? You want to be growing in this thing, man. You should always be growing. That's what you all, that's what we're in this truth for, is to grow, man. All right? If you're not growing, then you're not really doing anything much in this truth. All right? Let me get that real quick. This is Romans, let me see. Romans 14:5. It says, one man esteemeth one day above another, another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. All right, so one man esteemeth one day above another. So you want to be that one man that esteemeth that one day above the other, man. The next day you trying to do more than you did the day before, or the day after that. Or the day before that. You want to do more always. Keep abounding. More and more, doing more work. You're trying to do something, you didn't do yesterday. Pull out an hour camp, with you or another brother, or just with yourself, man. Pull out a camp. Do more classes, do more posts. Help brothers out. You should be always abounding in this truth, man. All right, and the Lord is going to recognize it, and you're going to see it, and you're going to be like, He's going to be proud, man. All right, but you got to keep it up. You got to endure. You got to keep it up all the way into the end. You can't just do that for 1 week, then the next week, this is my break. This time I rest. I'm just chill for this day. I'm probably just do like 2-3 classes this week, and I'm just go. Nah, man. You can't get tired, man. This is a race, man. You get tired, you lose. You get tired, everybody's getting ahead of you. That 1 week you resting, that's the week, brothers are beating you in that race, man. All right? This is a race, man, So you gotta fight for your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. You know, if you're running, in a race, man, and you have a particular prize, that they're gonna give you that everyone wants, man. Everyone wants that prize. In that race, everybody wants that prize, man. You gotta want it more, man. You gotta want to seek it more, man. You gotta want to get to it more. Now, the Lord gives man a particular amount of faith or a particular amount of work they can do, but you gotta take advantage of that, man. You gotta take advantage of that and keep abounding with that, man. With that certain amount, you gotta keep abounding because, like I said, man, it's still a race. It's still a race. You can't get tired. But it says back to 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58. It says, "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord." Our labors are not in vain, man. The Lord is watching. The Lord sees it. The Lord sees it all, man. The Lord is ready to reward his man. Alright? The Lord is ready to give his man the reward, man. But you gotta keep enduring, man. Alright? You gotta keep enduring to the end. With the same faith. And abounding in the works. Alright? Let me get this last scripture real quick. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17 says, "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory." Alright, so for our light affliction, this light affliction we go through in this world, this is just working for us a far more weighty and eternal weight of glory, man. We got something way more than this ahead of us, man. And that's why we got to keep striving. That's why we got to keep going. Alright? And we got something big that's coming, man. A big reward, man. And we want that reward. We all want to obtain that reward. So you got to keep going, man. Alright? You can't let this light affliction, this light hell you catch, stop you in your tracks of following in this truth or seeking this truth. You're supposed to let it motivate you to keep going, man. Oh, man, I'm catching hell, man. I'm tired of catching this hell. Let me keep going. Let me keep going more. Let me do more and more. Let me do this. So we can get out of this place fucking faster, man. So we get the fuck out of this place faster, man. That's the mindset we all should have, man. When you catching hell, you should want to do more, man. When you catching hell, you should want to do as much as you can for this truth, man. Alright? To exceed your limits. Alright? That's what you want to do. But, yeah, man, that's all I want to get on that. I'm going to give our praise to the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. I want to get that by honest out in the Apostle Great Millstone once again. Peace and blessings to the whole elect. I hope you brethren were edified. Shalom.